So even though we just got Season 6 in Apex and we just got the brand new legend as well, Rampart, I always like to keep you guys fully updated on everything Apex and bring you all of the latest information about this game. So because of that guys, we're going to be taking a look at the Season 7 legend, the likely Season 7 legend in this video. And just a quick little warning, if you guys don't want to know anything about Season 7, you want to be completely surprised, click off this video right now because most likely this legend will appear in Season 7. Now with that said, if you do want to know about the Season 7 legend in Apex and you're excited to see what's next for this game, keep watching because we're going to be taking a look at Horizon in this video. Now just before we take a look at Horizon guys, I just began to stream on Twitch and we just hit 1k followers yesterday. So I'm going to be doing a very big stream today and my face cam also will be on today's stream. So if you guys actually want to see my face, click on the very first link right now in the description down below because I'm streaming live right now. Right now guys, I'm live right now on Twitch. Click the link, come say hi, come support the stream if you want to see my face cam as well. It's kind of like a face reveal, I don't know, but I hope to see all of you guys in the stream spamming bread and just supporting the stream as well. So yeah, come and chill in the stream right now. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're also not subscribed to the channel as yet guys, we're so close to 40k, so stop what you're doing right now, click that subscribe button, let's get to 40k. And if you want to see everything Apex, all the brand new Apex content and stuff, click that sub button right now. Alright, so enough self-promotion from me, let's take a look at Horizon. Now if you guys watched any of my recent videos talking about leaked legends in Apex, you guys would actually know I mentioned someone named Valk. Now Valk is in fact Horizon, Nova is also Horizon. I'm gonna take it back to this leaked image again because this image has been correct since it was leaked. Obviously every single legend came into the game from this image, and as you guys can see right after Rampart we have Valk. Horizon's original name was in fact Valk, and if you actually translate Valk into English, it means hawk or falcon. So based on the meaning right there of Valk, we can kind of guess, you know, what type of abilities Horizon would have, because every single one of her abilities, or should I say what we actually know of so far, her abilities are centered around flying and hovering in Apex. So let's take a look at Horizon's leaked abilities real quick. Now obviously the names of these abilities can change when Horizon does make her way into Apex in Season 7, but I think that the actual abilities might stay the same. So first up, let's take a look at her tactical ability, which is called Repulsor. Hold jump to initiate VTOL jets, which allows hovering in the air. Now I'm guessing you'd use this ability right here to get lines of sight on enemies and stuff, because let's say you want to snipe someone, let's say you want to, you know, G7 someone, you can just hover in the air, get a really good line of sight and take out the enemy because of this ability. So I actually really want to see how this ability will play out in game and how high you can also hover while using this ability. So that's the first ability or tactical, which is called Repulsor. Next up we have her ultimate ability, which is called Newt or Skyward, and it says press once to prepare for launch. Teammates can interact with Valk to join the launch. Press again to launch into the air and skydive. This sounds like a very good ability to like get out of sticky situations. Let's say you and your team are being third party, they're being pinched, right? And you have to escape. Valk could easily use this ultimate ability and you and your teammates can just like fly away and skydive to a much safer location, right? So this sounds like a very clutch ability right here, and I'm interested to see how long the charge up time will be for this ability, because if you can just fly away with your team, the charge up time should be, you know, at least a good amount of seconds to wait. So this ability should encourage some very interesting gunfights, and I really want to see how it plays out when Valk, or should I say when Horizon, does come in Apex with Season 7. Now we're not entirely sure what Horizon's passive ability will be, but based on previous leaks for Valk, we could try and take a guess on what most likely will come into the game. So previously, a data mined ability for Valk was called Afterburners, and basically this allowed Valk and her teammates to skydive faster after the initial drop. So anytime you and your teammates take a balloon after you obviously skydive into the match, you would be able to skydive faster after taking this balloon, which actually does sound really good. I'm not sure if you can, you know, take the balloon faster as well, because obviously if you're in a very sticky situation, someone has a Havoc as well, they could easily beam you off of a balloon, right? But if you can take this balloon faster and like rise up the balloon faster as well, then this passive actually would be very useful in game. So it's a very old data mine ability right here, but if it does come into the game, it actually would be very useful as well. So yeah. Now that's all of Horizon's leaked abilities right there. Obviously every single one of them is still subject to change because Respawn has not announced anything officially as yet. It was just found in the game files. But what this does is it gives us a kind of general picture and general idea of what to expect from Horizon when she does come into the game, and she actually does sound like a very effective and a very different and unique legend in my opinion. She also sounds like a very defensive and I would say a niche based legend, because you don't want to be running into like aggressive gunfights and stuff using Horizon. She doesn't have a lot of close range abilities that we can actually see, so I'm guessing that Horizon would also be a very defensive and passive legend to play in Apex. Her ultimate ability sounds extremely useful, especially if you and your team are in a very, sticky gunfight. You can just use his ultimate, fly away, and reposition yourself in a much better place, so it does sound good. And I also really want to know how her repulsor ability, her tactical ability, would work in terms of like, hovering in game. We haven't actually seen any type of hovering abilities or any kind of flying abilities since Apex was released, and this makes Horizon a very, very unique legend to play. Now you guys may have picked up on me calling Horizon a she, and it's because we actually have voice lines of Horizon thanks to Bias 12. So I'm going to play those voice lines for you guys right now, and I'll be back to discuss.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, there you are. Oh, listen, I've got a wee proposition for you, darling, but perhaps we ought to meet at the firing range. Okay, I'm gathering data on the Apex games, and I'd love to gather some data on, well, you. Oh, don't think of this as an experiment per se. Nothing to worry about, really. I mean, this is a totally voluntary, fairly low chance of dismemberment type deal. If you complete my diagnostic challenges, quite the reward is all yours. So, how about you show me what you're made of? Well, you're just pure dead brilliant, aren't you? Shall we meet back in the firing range? Aye, excellent, excellent. Reckon it's time for round 2. Take this access key and have some fun, dear. Remember, you're a long time dead. Oh, fantastic data we're getting from you, love. Let's meet at the firing range. Well now, they've given us quite the wee show, haven't they, Newty? Clever tactics. Bold manoeuvres. All that data you've provided us will come in handy when we face you in the games. Oh, where are my manners? An official introduction is in order. Some call me Dr. Mary Summers, but you can call me
Horizon. See you real soon, darlings.
Alright guys, so from those voice lines, I picked up on Horizon actually calling herself Horizon, so the name Horizon has been confirmed, and she also mentions the Apex games as well. I'm not exactly sure what she was talking about in terms of like the lore of those voice lines, but at least we know for a fact that her name is Horizon, and she's also a Scottish legend as well, so that's kind of interesting. So that's basically what we know so far about the Season 7 legend Horizon, which will be coming to Apex very soon. Now obviously we don't know like every single bit of information, it's still very, very early on in Season 6, and obviously we still have a lot more teasers to come in game. We have teasers to come outside of the game as well, so we have a lot of ways to go before we get the full picture of what Horizon will be. But for you guys out there who just wanted like a general idea of what the next legend in Apex would be, then there you go. It most likely will be Horizon, and let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below right now. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. Don't forget to come and check out the stream, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.